in this video I'll teach you how to make stylized textures, and this method can work for almost any asset. Go to texture set settings, go to bake mesh maps, and if you have a high poly mesh, bring in your high poly mesh. If you don't, just click this, use low poly mesh. Go down, keep the settings as default, increase the anti-aliasing to at least 4x4. I'll want the normals, I'll want the world space, I don't want ID, I don't want position, maybe position. You know what, we don't even need normals. So with just ambient occlusion, curvature are the two important things which we do need. I'm going to go ham and bake a higher res version of these maps. Wait for it to happen, grab a cup of coffee or something. Think about your impending doom because AI is going to take over, but it won't take long. By the time you're done thinking about the doom, it is done. You have a good resolution bake. So for this setup, we will need minimum three different layers. 1, 2, 3. Three different fill layers. This one can go to hell. Now this one we are going to name it base, and we are going to give it the most mediocre color. And in this video we are only gonna talk about color because most stylized texture is only working with color. This one is going to be curvature. This one is going to be ambient occlu. Be sure to name your layer so that in future you can do the thing. Now what you're going to do is right click on this layer and go and click black mask. Do the same for curvature. Right now the only layer you see is this one, the base, because they both have been masked out. Now what we are going to do, first of all, curvature. For curvature I usually use a lighter color or a bright and put it either into color dodge or overlay. This one, let's go for color dodge screen, but if you click here in the drop down menu, pick either color dodge or overlay. Once you're done with that, click on this mask, right click and go to add generator. Keep in mind, first create the black mask and then add this generator. And in this generator, go here and click curvature. If it's not there, you can obviously search it up here. Once you click the curvature, finally you see something is happening to your model. Now over here you can play with the settings, how much you want this curvature to affect your model. Like maybe just really the sharp edges, maybe you want a lot of it. It's up to you. These extra settings honestly they don't matter unless you really want to get nitty-gritty with the details. Now the big problem here is that it's happening everywhere. So what we are going to do is we are going to right click and add a fill layer. Add a fill layer. Mask is kind of boring now, or it's either full or black, doesn't matter. Find any texture you want. I'll search for paint. Let's go for this. Usually I used galvanic, but this is all. So you get this. You're gonna increase the contrast, and you're gonna be like, oh no, where did all my curvature detail go? So the big problem here is we have this nice cool painterly effect, but not where we want it. So we're going to go in front of this over here, change it to, again, I'm sorry the drop down isn't showing, but if you click on this you'll see a drop down and select multiply. Boom. Now that you selected multiply, you can play with these settings get the desired result you want. As you can see, it is only affecting the areas which have curvature already on it, and it's like removing part of it. If you don't like this nice texture, just go and search NOISE. Maybe clouds. Maybe clouds would look better. Increase the contrast. Play with the curvature levels a little bit. Balance, contrast. Maybe scale a little bit. So you get this like kind of modular effect, which you can keep adding more layers. You can keep putting them on multiply and build a more natural looking result instead of this flat looking result if you want. Now we'll do the exact same thing with ambient occlusion, but this time instead of brightness we're gonna make it dark because occluded places are going to be dark. Oh, you see the wow drop down menu, amazing. Click on multiply. You can go darken also. Multiply usually works for me, but you can darken. You can obviously experiment which looks the best for you. So I go for dark. Let's go for multiply. Go here, right click again, add generator, but this time instead of selecting curvature, we will select yes, ambient occlusion. Now by default, it selects the inverted parts, but just click false here so that it selects the crevices. Just click it, make it true, and voila, you have this. Your crevices now are going to ambient occlusion effect. You can do the same thing here, add another fill layer, put another one of these cloud things, put it on, now it's gone again, thank you. Increase the balance, contrast, whatever your scale. You can also like reduce the opacity of it if you don't like the effect, and you get this kind of cool looking result in the. Now obviously the best thing about this setup is that you can always go back to your base and you can change the color. Let's say you want it to be red, and you have this. Maybe you play with the brightness, darkness, and so that you get your desired result. Maybe multiply does not work for you, so you do darken. Maybe that doesn't work for you, so you use color burn. Oh, okay, color burn. Ooh, it looks disgusting actually. Let's say you don't want this effect on everything. You can make a mask here. Let's say blade edge. Put all these things into put all these things into this blade edge. Make that into another black mask, and then we are going to do paint, select this, select object, and boom, boom. Now this cool thing is only on your blade edges. And what's amazing is that you can copy, paste it. You have another one, you go mask, and remove the blade edges from it, add the inner metals, go here, change the color, something, I don't know, maybe dark. Go here, maybe, something a bit more less saturated. If you want to get some extra points, I want a bit more oomph into it. You can always add another layer, make it I don't know, highlight. Always name your layers, okay? Always name your layers. Highlights, make it make it light. I don't know, this time let's go overlay, black mask, paint, select your brush, pick any textured painty brush. I have this one. You can pick literally anyone, and you can start painting. Like, oh, whoa, 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 nothing is happening. Oh no, this looks dog shit. No, don't worry, just chill. Maybe go here. Maybe you need to move these settings. Maybe overlay is not the right one. Oh yeah, this looks kind of like okay. Maybe some like a little bit of blue tint to it. This these nah, and then use the effect. I'm doing this with my mouse by the way. This basic setup will work on almost anything. I hope you like the video. If you are interested in the entire process, there's an entire time lapse of multiple assets on my and including this black cleaver asset on my YouTube channel, which you can check out. If you want more tutorials like this, please ask in the comment section what you want me to work on. Maybe I can talk to you and find something. And have a nice day.